point I saw the FSBO. And you know what? She's not really a FSBO. She is an expired listing. And what that means is, you know, I've looked at her sale history on her house, and she's actually had it on the market 2 other times with 2 different agents, and the house is not sold. And I, you know, asked her some questions and kind of try to figure out where she is. And she's really disappointed. She has a ton of mistrust for real estate agents. And basically at this point, she's like, real estate agents do a shitty job, so I'm gonna do the job my damn self. And yeah, I don't know. I think I feel really bad for her, actually. You know, like, it's really actually unfortunate because I think, you know, she's been trying to sell this house for 2 years. And I don't know, it's hard, I think, to have wanted something to happen and then it not happen. And you have these professionals come in, these real estate agents, whoever they are, and they haven't been able to get the job done. Now, I mean, here's the thing with this particular lady. By the way she was sort of responding to me, she was kind of responding to me like she was very, I don't know, like pretty reserved, like kind of like holding back, like, and I could just sort of like sense that, right? Like and then she also, I think, was sort of thinking that I was kind of being like really like trying to be salesy. So like whatever I was saying to her, it wasn't really like, you know, we hadn't like broken past the guard. Her guard was still up. So I don't know, it's really too bad. I mean, I think it's just would just take time to build that trust with her and to be able to help her. You know, she basically said to me very clearly that she doesn't want to put her house on there for it to be a failure again and have like a bad record and all this stuff. And, you know, because basically what ends up happening, and everybody knows this, if a house goes on the market a bunch of times and for some reason it expires or it doesn't sell, like, people that are buyers are looking at that and they're like, well, what's wrong with this house, right? Like, what's wrong? What am I gonna find? What's going on? And she's right. She's right. I mean, I think, unfortunately, I don't know who that first agent was, but they did not help her, and she fucking knows that. Okay, and the second agent, whoever that person was, not very helpful either. So that's a problem. I mean, I think, yeah, I think it's unfortunate. I feel I feel really, really bad for her because she's kind of in a crappy position. Number one, her home is in a higher price point, right? Like, I mean, I think this is clearly an issue. Her house is in a higher price point, and particularly, at least in this market right now where I am, it's a buyer's market. Okay, it's a buyer's market. What that means is that, you know, you can't put your house on the market and get top dollar if you're over, like, you know, kind of like that $500,000 mark. She's over that. She's well over that. Which means, one, I mean, she's got a couple of things against her. One, less buyers are shopping in that price range. Two, those buyers that are shopping in that price range, they're smart, man. Like, if you have done the work to amass enough money where you could even consider buying a $1 million house, like, you're probably pretty smart about money, and you're going to go in there and you're going to negotiate that deal. So she's kind of in a bit of a position, right? She doesn't have a professional negotiator working for her. Okay, she lives in the house, right? I mean, so there's a lot of stuff here. I mean, so you know, she's got that kind of emotional attachment. She built the house, right? I mean, there's that. So there's like sort of like this personal pride that goes along with building a property. And I totally get that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think, yeah, so she's in an interesting position. So, yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I think it'll be interesting to sort of see what happens with this listing. And I'll definitely keep in touch with her. I mean, I think I should just put her on like a campaign, keep in touch with her. I mean, she seems like a really nice lady. I think that she just kind of got screwed over by the first guy, and I don't know, you know, they weren't able to connect and, you know, have like a real conversation to get this done. And so now she's sort of in this, like, I don't know, she's sort of like in this, you know what place she's in? She's sort of like, she's been laid down so many times that she's sort of resigned to being like, well, I guess it'll just sell whenever it sells, or it's not gonna fucking sell, or whatever, like, you know, and that's not a good place to be in. Like, kind of like, well, F it. So, I'll just see if I can help her. Anyway, like the video, please subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, and hit my website, ashleybolden.com, and I will see you again soon, YouTube.